Ash, and this is Mindful Living. How are you? I hope that you're keeping safe, and I hope that you're staying healthy and drinking lots and lots of water. So today's video is a very interesting one, and it's a response to somebody's message on my Facebook. She sent me a DM on my Facebook in response to a particular post I made about friendship, and I think that it's very important for me to talk about this topic, or to speak on this topic, because this period, I know that a lot of young people are home trying to re-strategize their goals and do a review of their life. Basically, I am, as a matter of fact. So I'm just gonna read the summary of the message, and it says, "Hello, Miss Esther. Thank you for your post on friendship." That's on Facebook. I have a problem with my friends currently, and I would like to know how to deal with it. So basically, this lady goes on to tell me how she has issues with her friends who, from what I'm reading, they're envious of the fact that she has gone ahead in her career and they're still where they are. And then she says, also, I'm in my first year in the university, and I would like to know how to make the right friends. Now, I know that a lot of times we have this issue, even though we don't voice it out as young people. Sometimes when we're going to the university, and I know African kids can relate, when you're going to the university, your parents give you loads and loads of advice, and you don't even know which one to take. It's new territory. So all you can do is probably pray that God helps you to make the right friends. For me, growing up, we never really had friends. We never visited people, and I never even went for birthday parties. Can you believe that? It was just home, church, school, and home again. It was like, just a triangle. So I can relate when people say, oh, I'm going to the university and I don't know how to make new friends, because I was in that situation. And it was worse for me because, I came from a background of not really having friends. So where do I start from, So I just... I penned down a few things for you here. Thank you for that message, Maria. I'm going to just tell you a few things that you should look out for when making friends. Friendship is probably one of the most neglected topics by millennials nowadays, However, it's one of the most important factors that influence where we're headed in life. You've heard of show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. But I also say, show me your friends and I can tell where you're headed, because there's this saying that your friends right now will determine to a large extent where you will be in about 5 years' time. And I totally agree with that, because your friends, whether you like it or not, your friends influence your values, your friends influence your decisions, where you go, where you hang out, the opportunities that you come across. Somebody asked me, what if somebody like Mark Zuckerberg had friends who were only partying all night, every day? That's crazy. But yeah, what if someone that's a millionaire, maybe someone like Dangote, had those kind of friends? Do you think that he would even have the time to strategize and think about making the millions and billions that they're making now? I doubt that. So anyway, let's go right into it. I wrote some things down here, and I would like to just share them with you, so that you ensure that you make the right relationship choices now. No matter how old you are, it's never too early or never too late to make the right choices. So I'm just gonna start from some secrets to choosing the right friends. Now, this is not the whole thing, but I just thought, rather than make it a long video, let me make it a summary, basically, so that Maria and her friends can even check it out. And if you have young people at home too, you can share this video with them, and like the video if you like what you're hearing so far, and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. So the first point is choose friends with similar values. And this is really obvious, right? Because our values inform our thoughts, our values inform our words and our actions. We have to be conscious of who we let into our space, because your space is very, very important. I'm going to do a separate video on values, how to know what your values are, and if you want to change them, if you want to act, do things to maybe tweak your values, how you can change your values, how you can know your values, and all of that. That's a separate video altogether. But for now, I'm saying you need to get friends that have similar values if you want to go far. And how do you find out who has similar values? How do you find out a person's values? It's by talking with them. You don't just meet someone and say, oh, this person looks nice, I think I should be her friend, or I think I should be his friend. What if they don't have similar values with you? When you speak with these people, you should spend time speaking with them. Now, you have to be deliberate and intentional. Remember, I told you that this channel is all about being intentional about your life's choices. And friendship, making friends is not just something, it's not just a walk in the park, okay? You have to be intentional about this, because when you call somebody your friend, you're allowing them into your space. And you have to be very careful about who you allow into your space. Now, I said choose friends with similar values. When you talk to someone, you know the kind of things they value, you know how they will react in certain situations. And so from there, you would know where they're headed. You can't be in the same vehicle with somebody who is going the opposite direction. That's not going to work. They would even end up probably changing your mind, And then number 2, I wrote here, choose friends that stretch you. Now, if you're serious about where you're headed in life, you need to choose friends that would even inspire you, choose friends that push you to get there. I realized there was this point in my life where I had so many goals and I had so many things I wanted to do, but every time I would tell my friends about them, they would say, oh, well, maybe it's not possible, maybe it's not, maybe that now is not the right time, and all that, When you choose friends that stretch you, those kind of friends are known as purpose partners, okay? They are there to motivate you. They even assist you in brainstorming sessions. Those are the kind of friends that you should have in your life. Friends that even sit down with you, ask you, okay, what's up with this thing? How far with it? How far have you gone? You said you would do this by this time. What's up with it? And they would even give you ideas about how to tackle those situations. Back in the day, I pushed my friends so hard. Back in the university, I pushed my friends so hard that at some point they started to hate me for it, because they're like, who the hell does she think she is? She's saying all these things, she's doing all those things. But after a while, last month, somebody called me, and he's a lecturer now. He was like, look, thank you for pushing me, because if you hadn't pushed me, I might never have taken some steps that I took, and now I'm grateful for it. Those are the kind of friends you need in your life. You don't need the kind of friends that don't push you, that don't even remember what you told them last week about a dream you had. No. Those are not even friends to start with. So choose friends that will stretch you. Choose friends that would take you to where you're headed. They don't have to be, they don't have to have all the connections. Okay, you don't necessarily need to have friends. You don't necessarily need to just choose friends because of connections. There are some people that know someone that you would even be shocked, but what you should focus on is choose someone that will even remember your goal, your dream, and they're keeping tabs with you and saying, how far with this thing, how far, why don't you do it this way, why don't you do it that way? I think that those friends are priceless, seriously. Also, I wrote here, choose friends who are goal-getters. Now, we all know that once you have a goal-getter friend, they don't even have the time to steal your idea. They don't even have the time to try to pick your ideas and maybe sell it or something, because they have their goals as well. And also, goal-getters are serious about their own goals. And so when you are on a lane and you see the next person serious about pursuing his or her own goals, what will happen to you? You will get serious, of course, because you know that, look, this person is really trying hard to succeed. I have to do it too. You would be inspired. Do you understand? They pursue their goals with so much zest and so much zeal that you don't even have the time to relax. Do you understand me? So rather than maybe relaxing and being lazy, a little sleep, a little slumber, your friend is on the grind. What would you do? You would also get yourself up and be on the grind, right? Also, I said that choose friends who give as much as they take. Now, this is very important because before this message from Maria, I received a couple of other messages over the years, especially when I had this radio show on Hit FM in Calabar. I had people tell me, oh, I feel taken for granted by this boyfriend or girlfriend or by this friend, and I've given so much. And that is what we experience, a lot of us, especially people who give and give and give without even thinking about it. You end up having friends that take you for granted. I think that it's an innate character in us that tends to take people for granted at a point, because we know that this person is really nice to us. But you need to choose friends who give as much as they take. You need to choose friends who are conscious of the fact that, look, this person is my friend, and it is my duty to also give to this person. If it's time, if it's whatever it is, you need to choose friends that are conscious about this and give as much as they take from you, so that you don't end up feeling taken for granted. Also, you have to choose friends that complement your weaknesses. You don't necessarily have to choose friends who are strong in areas that you are strong. Let's say, for example, you love to tidy up things. I'm the kind of person that doesn't necessarily like to see my space, cluttered with so much stuff. And so whenever I go to my friends' houses, I'm always, it's like reflex. I always want to tidy up and arrange things and rearrange things and all that. And I realized that some of my friends have this nature, of just putting things together and just maybe scattering things, putting things where they don't even belong. And so they appreciated the fact that I was always there to help them tidy up, because that is where they are weak and that's where I'm strong. I have that ability, and it doesn't take anything from me, really. So I'm just saying, for that aspect, I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about more serious things, like maybe in your business. If you have a friend that's an accountant and you hate accounting, you hate numbers, that kind of person will really help you, because he or she would probably teach you numbers and teach you how to, the easiest way to even run your business, the accounting aspect especially, which is something I have a problem with too. So anyway, seriously, okay, let me give you a typical example. Okay, I had this friend who loved to hang out, and because of my upbringing, I'm such a homebody. It's really hard to get me out of my house, to be honest. And so because she loved to hang out so much, I decided to pair up with her. Why? Because hanging out is how you get to network. And my kind of businesses, I need to meet people. I need to talk to people in order to tell them what I do, because my business isn't going to sell itself. I need to meet people. And so I decided to begin to hang out with her. I started hanging out with her, and because of this combination, because of our partnership, she lessened the frequency of her hangouts, because sometimes I just want to be home. And so we do other fun stuff at home. And then a lot of times she wants to hang out, and I have to leave my comfort zone to hang out. So that was a really cool partnership while it lasted. So I would like to note that if you want all these amazing qualities in other people, you have to be a great person too. There's somewhere in the Bible that says, if you want great friends, you have to show yourself friendly. So if you want great friends, you have to be a great friend too. It's not just about you saying, oh, this is how I am, I can't change, this aspect of me can't change. No, we all need to improve ourselves in different ways. So if there's something about you that is unbearable, there's no harm working on it, okay? You don't just expect everybody to accept you the way you are. Yes, we need people to accept us the way we are, but there are some unbearable qualities that you can change. So why don't you change them, so that you can be a great friend? So today I'm telling you, aside from all these qualities I've told you, be a great friend also. Apply these qualities to yourself. Don't just go out there looking for a great friend. Be a great friend, because by being a great friend, you find a great friend as well. I hope that you've enjoyed today's session, and I would like you to please like this video and share it with all your friends, especially the young people who are probably at that point in their lives where they need this kind of advice. Please share it with your people. And if there's any other thing that you would like to add to this, how to choose your friends and the 5 secrets of choosing great friends, please tell me in the comment section. I would really, really love to hear it, especially if it's something that you have done that has really helped you. I would like to see it in the comment section. And also, I am looking out for more topics. If you have any topic that you would like me to discuss or talk about with you, let me know in the comment section, okay? So till I come your way next time, please like, please subscribe, and please share, and I'll love you forever. Thank you very much. Bye.